Thank you so much. I appreciate it. So okay.
I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not paying you no attention. My boo over there laughing at some jokes, I guess. So what? You put some respect on my woman name. My woman name is Jasmine. Put some respect on her name. Hold on. Excuse me. What's so dang on funny? That laugh. It might be irritating to some, but I love it. That right, laugh, baby.
We keeps it real. Expressing how we feel. Whoa. So come on in and sip some tea. Join the KOED family. We're about relationships and review. Making it fun just for you. Go with God, let God go with you. It's time for Courtney and Eddie.
I always put God first. What's up, KOED Ken folks? How y'all doing today? Welcome back to another video of Courtney and Eddie. I'm Eddie, aka E-Dub. This is my lovely wife, my road dog, my trip buddy, my ride and die, my everything. My lovely wife. Okay, she don't know her name because she's so smitten by me. Her name is Coco, aka Courtney. And this right here is Courtney and Eddie. This channel is all about relationships, reviews, entertainment, and rants. Because we love to rant over here. We rant about crazy stuff, all kinds of stuff. And tonight, we're going to be talking about put a ring on it. Put a ring on it.
So if you're brand new to this channel, you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. And don't forget that the tees that we're wearing today, you can find it at our brand store, which is kourtneyandeddie.com. You can purchase a tee, and you should see a t-shirt all around this video. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into it. So it's put a ring on it, and it starts off with Catherine. They didn't show the part where she had walked out. They re-showed that again. But she got so mad at Ricky because Ricky's saying that he needs some space, but she says she ain't no space, and she dropping the nephew, niece, them children off in that house that she didn't birth, and she doing a lot of other stuff, and he don't recognize that, but yet it's still he telling me he needs space. But Dr. Stacey was saying that y'all need to kind of work on a schedule to give, Catherine more time, like give time to herself. That way Ricky can get time. So just work on a schedule, and scheduleize everything. Catherine was good with that. But it seemed she was asking that, they both went on their dates. Would they go on the dates again? Catherine would go on another date with Marcus, and Ricky said he going on another date with Sheila. I think third, fourth date with Sheila?
This is third date with Sheila, and I can see why.
She is not your boo thing.
Who, Sheila? She could be, but he's so, I don't know about Ricky, man.
One thing Ricky had said that he was like, man, me and Catherine had a friendship over 10 years. Okay.
I think Catherine is his safe zone. That's what he's used to, and he feels comfortable with her. But man, you got Stacey right down in front of you, man.
That Dr. Stacey is not who he dated.
But he do have Stacey in front of him, man. Telling you what to do. So I clean that up.
Not really.
I did.
No, you did. No, because I just told you they ain't named
I'm talking about Sheila. Okay, you got Sheila right in front of you, man. She's flirting with you, feeding you. Heck, she came on a third date with you. She might be obligated to go on the third date with you, but she went on a third date with you, man. But I don't know about Ricky, man. I just don't get him.
So Dr. Stacey said, "Listen, I got another
curveball
surprise."
That's a different show.
It is a different show. She said, "So you guys are going on a date with your dates, but you're going on a date." And you're gonna be in the same room,
same time, same place, same back channel
with your significant other. So so Marcus is going to pick up Catherine. Marcus, bro, you were doing way too merch.
Yeah, the first date, I said, okay, Marcus seemed like he's a cool dude. But the second date, yeah, man.
You like he wanted to smash, huh?
Yeah, like, come on, man. I don't know you trying to do that for the cameras or that's who you really are, man.
Get production tell you to amp it up a little bit.
Because,
you know what I'm saying?
to me, that don't even seem like your character, to be honest with you, man.
It really don't.
You know, it's like it was forced, to be honest with you. I'm just be honest. You know,
I agree.
And I just feel like, man, maybe the production say, hey, we need some more spice from you. We need some more spice. Go ahead, amp it up, like you said.
Marcus was saying, you know, he had said, "Oh, give me a hug," you know, when he picked up Catherine and stuff like that. And it just like what he had said, see the next morning. It's just that everything he was doing was way too much.
Yeah, it was being petty. I think Rick was trying to give him some dap when he first walked in. He's, nah, hold on, I want to give him a hug first.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah, I said, come on, man. You know.
Yeah, because even when y'all dating other people, it got to be a level of respect.
Yeah, it got to be some boundaries, man.
Yeah, it got to be a level of respect.
You know, just for personal respect, man. You know, you walk in my house, disrespect me like that, you know, that's not cool, man.
Yeah. So, but yeah, so anyway, he had said also that they was matching. Okay, so let's move on to Jasmine said that she is shocked that Zay. What you call him?
Zaz.
You be messed up now.
Zay. Yeah, Zay.
That she said she was shocked that he was able to listen to on his last date to the young lady that was took Benadryl and was going to sleep. So he said because you know he was able to repeat that the girl got so many kids, she got this, she got that, or whatever. When she was like, "You don't even listen to me."
You know why?
Why?
When you meet somebody new, you give them all your attention because you're trying to figure out this person. You're trying to get to know this person.
You're trying to get to know him.
Yeah, but when you was around somebody so long, you just get like it sound like white noise to you. Like, okay, yeah, I hear you, but I'm not listening. You know what I'm saying? So there's a difference. So I can kind of see why Zay was paying attention to the new girl.
Yeah, and because he was on a date, and because you know, I'm sure that they had to sit there and get to know each other, and it was probably just you know awkward anyway. So in the next scene, Catherine and Marcus is going bowling. Marcus again wasn't doing way too much, touching her, smelling her, getting the crumbs off of her with his tongue. It was just way too much.
She allowed it though.
She did.
She allowed it
because she said, "Okay, since you let that girl Sheila feed you, then."
But all Sheila did was feed Ricky. She ain't licked Ricky food off his clothes and sniffed him and all that. All she did gave the man some food. What's so harmful about that? Ain't nothing harmful about that.
Get that out your chest. What's the matter?
Oh,
Clear your throat.
Hell, oh man. And you let this man rub on your little booty. Rub on my booty. Then he's sniffing you and licking crumbs off you, putting your hair, touching your leg. Golly, touching your booty on the slide.
Get that. Clear your throat.
No, the street trying to come back. Go on the street. Stay down, street. Stay down. That's how you talking back on the block, on the street, hanging out. Oh, that's right. So now it's trying to come back out.
No, I think that's that phlegm from your allergies and the mucus is draining. So no streets, child, they ain't number mucus. So let's move on.
Yeah,
Sheila,
like soft on
the street, trying to calm down. It's just, did you take your allergy medicine? Mucinex.
Why you treat like a little kid? Okay.
Mucinex. So Sheila and Ricky pull up and they going on the same date, same place, you know, in the same place as them. I guess, you know, Catherine and Marcus came first, and so now here they come. And
I like Sheila's personality, man.
She's very fun.
Yeah.
So let's move on to Jaysa and Joya. So Jaysa and Joya at the house chilling, but it seems as though their dates or their date where they're going to is a gym. Mm-hmm. You know. And Brittany was like, "Oh yeah, she coming in. You know, they gotta always do the slow walking, slow moving stuff. So she coming in and she ready, but she said even though his girl extra and stuff like that, I was like, Brittany, you was a little extra too, girl.
A little extra.
Yeah. So she come in with her workout clothes on, and she was like, "Okay, girl, I see you got your workout clothes on too. Yeah, where you going?" So they both. She said, "I'm going the same place you going, so I'm gonna see if you rubbing up all on my man."
Wasn't it Jaysa?
The guy.
Yeah, Jaysa. Mm-hmm. Jaysa probably saying, "Man, I got these two fine women with skin tight clothes on in front of me, arguing over me. I know how I feel, brother. I know how I feel. Welcome to the club. In my past, before I got married, So get it out,
before you met me.
Yeah, get it out of your system right now. Get it all out, because once you get married, them days are gonna be long gone. Long gone.
It should be long gone. I know two women fighting over you.
You're gonna be back in the past. You're gonna be reminiscing.
And listen, I don't think Jay should like that anyway. He seemed like he dedicated to one person, and he not. You know what I'm saying?
I get. Why you always trying to ruin my doggone punchline?
Because it didn't punch well. How about that? It didn't punch well. So let's move on. Zay is all dressed up, honey.
Zay like he's going to the funeral, boy.
So he said, I think it was he that said like he was going on a job interview or something like that. Because she was like, I ain't never seen you in no suit unless it was a funeral.
Bruh. You don't get dressed up like that for another woman in front of your woman. You don't get dressed up for her like that.
Ooh, say that.
Yeah, because now she's going to say, oh, it's like that. Who you trying to impress? You know what I'm saying? But that's what we do. We dress up to impress. You know what I'm saying? That's what Jaysa, what's his name? Jazz, June, Zay. Man, you a dude, man. Who gave you that name, man? Okay, Zay, hey, that's what we do, man. We dressed up to impress, man. He wanted to impress his new date. He had the sport jacket on, the slacks, a little chain around his neck, man. He was blinging. Yeah. And Jasmine said, you don't do that for me. Why y'all women say that all the time?
Well, one thing I think that in this, experiment, they give them heads up and say, hey, you're going to a gym, you're going to a nice, elegant restaurant, so you need to dress, right? The part. So, but y'all need to, dress up and go out and do stuff like that. Naya, which is 31 years old, so that's Zay date. She's an entrepreneur, and she said that her date girlfriend might be a little intimidated. Why?
Yeah, it's I'm trying to say something. You can't get intimidated about somebody you don't know. You know what I'm saying? Jasmine don't know Naya.
Well, sometimes people are intimidated by people they don't know just by the way they look, and that's what I think that she was trying to say, because she felt that she was just so beautiful.
But Jasmine's beautiful too, so it's gonna be kind of, if you both beautiful, y'all know it's kind of hard to intimidate somebody.
Exactly. So, but that's just probably what she used to from being around whatever that women
less subpar women, basically.
Right, and then women out, and then sometimes people have their own complex of, I know she intimidated. I know she
in a way, I kind of get what Naya was saying, because when I walk in the room, sometimes some dudes be intimidated by me.
Yeah, but to me, you shouldn't voice it. Just walk with confidence, honey. You ain't got to say that, child, because to me, when you say it like that, it just looks, you know what I'm saying? Just walk in the room, honey. You ain't got to say, his girl may be intimidated. Actually, she wasn't. Jasmine is a beautiful girl herself, and she looked like she hold her own.
The only time I was intimidated by somebody was when I was in the military.
You have to
camera. When I was in the military, my drill sergeant intimidated me. That's the only time. But that's what you come to expect when you're in the military.
Right.
He cussed me and called me all kinds of names, but it toughened me up, man. So all this stuff I see online and on the videos, people come after me, and I've been through it all in the military, so it don't phase me like
that. So when Zay see his date Naya, he was like, "Okay, you pretty girl. They done up the antes." That's when
Zay, boy,
get your shoe.
I ain't brought the shoe out in a long time. Man, I want to smack you in your bald head. You don't say another woman pretty in front of your woman like that, and it's like it just came out, man. God. Hey, dude, your woman standing right there. And he admitted he shouldn't have said it. He said it came out too fast. I tried to reel it back in, but it was too late.
In the confession, but he didn't clear it up right then.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And if he did, it was too late. Because at that moment, Jasmine was looking like,
dude.
Say, like you really, and then for the girl to say, I know girls be intimidated about me.
That's been her ego. Yeah. That's been her ego.
But that's okay. She got it back at the dinner table. So we're gonna talk about that. Let's see. So Naya and Zay, they are at dinner, and he asked about a margarita drink or whatever, you know what I'm saying. But His girl has not, Jasmine has not walked in yet, but they just trying to,
Yeah, trying to kind of break the ice, whatnot.
Yeah. So here comes Jasmine Day. Sean, he's 37. He is he said he's a ladies man, honey.
And
so
he's a gentleman too now.
Yeah. And he got flowers and he walking in. Well, he waited on her and he was just, oh my gosh, you're beautiful, you're beautiful. So yeah, he was smitten by Jasmine. And so anyway, so they come in and they walk, and for those that didn't watch, okay, Zay is sitting right here, so he can see the whole room. His date sitting in front of him, and then so Jasmine walk in with her date.
And right in front of Zay, Jasmine, her date set. I'm assuming producers probably told him where to sit.
They told him where to sit and how to sit, and so they can see each other.
And that right there, when he saw Jasmine sitting down with her date, bothered him. He said, dude, dressed like he was coming from a funeral or something like that?
No, like he's selling insurance.
Oh, selling car insurance. Or selling insurance, right. But, this scene tells me a lot about Zay. He's still, I won't say possessive over Jasmine, but he's still head over heels on Jasmine. He really couldn't focus on his date because Jasmine would have such a good time with her date, laughing, kikiing, caca. And she was interested, she was like into her date.
She was.
And it was to the point that I felt bad for Naya.
Yeah, Jasmine was into her date. She wasn't studying, especially after that comment he made. She really wasn't studying him like that. And her and her date were having a good time. He was flirting with her. He was smitten. Her date was smitten by. They had a lot in common. They was from the same place, like what is, I don't know, city, Detroit,
they
somewhere
from
like
up north.
That.
They both up north, and I think Jasmine said her dad died. Oh, yeah, I think her dad died. He said his dad passed away and then his mom passed away.
Because we ain't got there. But I just try to go in the order it is, but we can go ahead and talk about that.
Yeah, so that's something else they had in common. So they had a lot of things in common. So I'm assuming that's why Jasmine felt so comfortable talking to her date and being with her date. And I'm assuming Zay kind of picked up on that. And that's why he just couldn't pay Naya no attention, Naya, which is his date. And it was to the point he asked, Naya said, yeah, I know she's behind me. I know she's there. He said, she? And Naya said, yeah, she. And then in the confession said, that's my woman. You got to say her name, put respect to my woman's name. He said, you mean Jasmine?
And her name is Jasmine.
Yeah, her name is Jasmine. And you can tell Naya was kind of taken aback.
Yeah.
What? Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
He was like, okay.
Okay, Jasmine. You know what I'm saying? He said, all right, then. Put some respect to my woman's name. I said, now he gonna play hard because Jasmine's over there.
So yeah, she over there laughing it up, honey.
Living her best life.
And so they both lost their parents. They had that in common. They was both from up north, and he said that his prayer was that he wanted a woman from up north because he liked that aggressiveness. I think she said, well, we aggressive. He said he liked that.
Women up, are they? Women up north, are they aggressive like that?
I guess. You know what I'm saying?
I can see it. West Coast, South. I don't think I never dated nobody up north. Probably so.
But yeah, it seems like Zay and Naya date, it really and truly was awkward.
Very awkward.
Yeah. So let's see.
On to the next one.
Yeah. I was gonna go back to this. Sheila and Ricky, they having a date or whatever. So, they bowling and stuff like that. Of course, Ricky getting distracted because he looking at Catherine because dude all on her hips.
Ricky.
All on her and everything.
Ricky frustrated me in this scene, man. Because this dude basically, knowing Ricky is right there, basically is all over his woman. He's kissing on her, smelling her, and wiping her, and right in front of Ricky. And it was to the point, Sheila picked up on that. And she was trying to explain to Ricky what he needs to do to kind of...
Well, she was saying, too, she said, well, your girl, women like for a man to be interested and still into them. You know what I'm saying? So you have to, take her out, wine her and stuff like that. So, I'm going to let's do a little role play so I can show you how that, how you should do it. Yeah. And Ricky was like,
Yeah, I said, come on. And the thing is, I think basically she was still trying to flirt with Ricky.
Yeah.
And Ricky didn't pick up on it, man. I said, you got this gorgeous woman in front of you, you know, trying to invite you to take her out and, you know, and get closer to her. And your woman over there again, Maul's about the big bear over there. And you ain't gonna, and you're not gonna say a word, and you're not gonna do nothing, man. Me personally, if I was in Ricky's shoes, I said, if I see my woman getting like all caressed by another man and doing all that, I'm gonna step it up, man. I got shit in front of me. I'm going, okay, you gonna play that game? I'm going up the ante. You know what I'm saying? But he didn't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, no, I'm good. I'm good.
That's how he was.
What? He grabbed her booty? It's all right. What? He grabbed her? I don't care. I'm saying,
that's how he was.
Yeah, I saying, dude. Ah, I was so frustrated.
Yeah, you was frustrated. Sheila had said too. She said that she was surprised. He was like, well, basically, you know, Ricky didn't want no trouble, and so he was like, well, I'm surprised. You know, it was more to it. Like Catherine wasn't more, you know, mad at him, you know, because of whatever they was doing. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I'm gonna be honest with you, I think Catherine is feeling an old boy. I really think she is. You know what I'm saying?
Because because he is winding her, you know, he's telling her she's attractive,
showing her attention,
beautiful,
and affection,
you know what I'm saying,
yeah.
all that stuff, whatever.
And being a gentleman too, open doors and stuff.
Yeah, that's the stuff she said that Ricky don't do. It's because they've been so used to being friends.
Right.
I don't even know if they've ever crossed that to being from friends to lovers. They can have sex all day long, but has it ever been to where you're friends to lovers, where you love each other?
That's
you're, you know what I'm saying, all that stuff. So yeah, they probably haven't crossed that, you know, holding hands and probably just sex.
See, the problem is, I think Kat has crossed that point. Ricky hasn't. He still sees Kat as a friend.
That's why he don't really care for somebody.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So I'm saying, if you see her as a friend and you don't care, maybe you need to go date somebody else. You know what I'm saying? And start anew. Or is Ricky still into his ex? You know what I'm saying? You know, because they still have good chemistry going on. So
yeah, they had more chemistry than the ex.
Right.
He opened the car door. He had more chemistry with Sheila. You know. So anyway, so let's move on to Jaysa and Brittany. They're at the gym, and Brittany, of course, doing a lot. You know, she doing squats, and you know, Jaysa just trying to help. Now, I can say Jaysa is trying to be respectful, but of course, Brittany won't let. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, of course, she doing a lot. But, you know, she was doing squats, and he was, like, kind of helping her and stuff like that or whatever. And that was named Jacoby and Joya, you know, they get ready to come in the gym and stuff. And I was like, Jacoby, bro, why you got that chain on? Did you know the assignment? Did they give you the assignment?
Jaysa. Asking Jaysa, I'm sorry, man.
You put too many syllables and everything.
Jaysa asked Jacoby that. He said, man, you know you come to work out. Why you got the bling bling on? He said, I got to stand out. Oh, Jacoby. I got to stand. Jacoby. I'm sorry. Jacoby. I got to stand out. I want people to see me.
He said, I stop, ain't you? Like, yeah.
Jacoby, man, you know, all right. I don't know what you do for a living. I don't know. You say you got it going on, which may be true. But man, you can kind of tone it down a little bit, man.
Yeah. So Jacoby and Joy, it's too many J's, too many doggone J's.
You got Jacoby, Joya, and what's Joshua, Jusha, Jaysa.
Do you really think it's somebody named Jusha?
Yeah. Well, all these names out here now, yes, I do. Yes, I do. Jaysa, Joya, Jacoby.
And let me say this: none of them is regular. Okay, Jacoby or
Jacoby is kind of regular.
Yeah, but like it's the E Jacoby. Normally it's Jacob or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Then you got Joya. I know, but regular is Joy.
Yeah, Joya. Yeah.
And then Jaysa is
J. You know what I'm saying?
So we adding all these extra syllables of nouns and verbs.
What's Jasper's old man name?
Zay.
Zay.
Golly.
What's that short for? Zay.
Z. It's spelled Z. It looks ZAY, like, you know what I'm saying? But Z, I don't know.
Man, why y'all can't have a name like Jasmine? That's a J too.
Yeah.
Jasmine.
I like regular names.
Ricky. Plain, simple, easy to
and Catherine.
And Catherine. Ricky and Catherine. best couples on the show because I can remember their
They
names.
got regular names. You do, and then you call Catherine Cat. So you know what I'm saying. So yeah, you have not messed their names up. So yeah, it's like, oh my gosh. But anyway, let's get back to them. So Jacoby and Joya, they're doing yoga. He being Jacoby, very disrespectful. You know what I'm saying. They doing their yoga stretches and stuff.
Well, at first she kind of Joya invited that because she saw her man, I ain't gonna try his name, Jaysa. Yeah, Jaysa was messing around with Brittany, right? Wasn't it Brittany?
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, no, he wasn't doing nothing disrespectful. He was just trying to help her exercise. But Joy saw it as something else.
Mm-hmm.
She said, "Okay, this is where you touching all over her, stuff like that. All right, come on, Jacoby, let's do this." And she saw her legs spread, and he was, Jacoby being Jacoby. Ooh, bring it to me, baby, bring it to me.
Said, and then he said what to Jaysa?
This is yours or something like that.
He said, "Man, I see why you're a lucky man or something like that. I see why." And that's when he was like, "Man, listen, don't be disrespectful."
Jaysa, I kind of see why he said that in the confession.
Right.
If Jacoby and Jacoby's on the street, he gonna be saying that stuff because Jacoby is straight up disrespectful, man. Let's keep it real. You know what I'm saying?
He is. Like, man, I see why he was like, man, listen, don't disrespect me. You know what I'm saying? And they had some words back and forth.
Yeah, because she gonna Joy said, "What's going on? They forgot all about me. They go." It's an ego thing between the two guys. You know what I'm saying? Which I get. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna sit here and disrespect me. I'm not gonna say nothing bad.
Yep. So Brittany and Jaysa, having a conversation, they talking, and of course she just rubbing all on the man or whatever. She want to make his girl jealous too. Once again, I think that production probably told these people to amp it up some. Now Jacoby, I think that's just him. He don't need no help in that area because I think he amp it up on his own.
That's why they picked up. What? You trying to flirt with the producer? You hired. You know what I'm saying?
So Joya starts having a conversation with Jacoby, and they start talking about single parents and stuff like that. He said he really truly don't like to date women that have kids, and you can go and elaborate on that.
Yeah, basically, Jacoby was saying that he don't date single moms because he feel like single moms they tie him down because he's the type of person he likes to travel, he likes to be on the go. And with a single mom, he said, you got to worry about finding a babysitter who's going to watch the kids. He said he don't want to deal with all that. So he'd rather not date a single mom. And he said, plus with his job and the stuff he has and his status, his caliber of women are basically above single moms. And to me, that's a slap in the face to all single black women, mothers out there. And I said, man, you just made yourself look like a creep, man, because that to me was so disrespectful to all single black moms out there.
Single women.
No, you talking about single black moms.
Oh, okay, black.
Yeah, moms. So, I know some single black moms that they got a lot going on for that's on a higher caliber, probably higher caliber than he is. But for you to put down all single moms, that right there is so distasteful, man. And like Joy said, it's probably the worst date she ever been on. Mm-hmm. So you sitting here talking to a single mom, and you basically dogging me out. Mm-hmm. So yeah, man.
That's what she wanted.
Yeah, that's another thing. I'm sorry. Why even asking for a second date from the first date? You saw how he was talking on the first date. Why you asking for a second date? Which didn't make sense to me.
Because she got jealous because I think Jaysa wanted to go on the second date. It really and truly, she wasn't into that dude like that.
Well, she found out the hard way this time.
I don't want to go on another date. But yeah, so I was going to say something. But anyway, I was going to say, Jacoby should have been on Ready to Love, honey. I wonder if him and Jeffrey would have.
He was dog. Oh no, you couldn't deal with Jeffrey.
Them three cheered jive.
But Jeffrey probably put him in his place, though. I don't think Joy has that personality.
Joy,
yeah. I don't think she has that personality.
So let's move on. So the couples are all back in there, and she was telling them that the reason why she wanted them to go on other dates is for the trust factor, for self-control, to see. And you can see one season we did it where there was no self-control. What's that girl name? You remember when it was the dude that looked like Rick Ross, Fonzo,
No.
and his girl.
Mm.
Remember when they were sitting side by side?
Oh yeah. And the other guy, she was on the date. And the guy into it.
Yeah,
I think that girl from Michigan. I think
so.
She said, "You don't want none of this. I'm from Michigan. I represent. You ain't gotta do nothing."
Yeah.
Then when Fonzo girl got up, and she thought she was gonna jump. She was waiting for. She paused for a minute when she got up. She waited for her date to get up and separate. When the date got up, kind of held her back. She went a little harder.
Yeah.
Then, hey! I was like, "You weren't gonna do that."
Yeah. So when she said self-control, that's when I thought about, last season or season before last, when that situation happened, because you put them in the same room. You got to have some self-control.
Yeah, and I commend Jaysa, and I commend Ricky. On the other hand, he could have did more, in my opinion, man. He's like this man basically run all over you, man.
Touch on the butt, rub on her.
He said, "Let's get out." And he told her, he said, "Cat, let's get out of here." You don't know where they went. They could have got a room. Man, I don't care. He can get a room. That's fine. Come on, Ricky.
That's just. So anyway, Catherine and Ricky, they have a conversation. She wanted to know how their dates went. Kat said that her date went well. They compliment each other. He opens the car door for her. And Ricky said he was cool with that. Like, that's fine. But she said that's the stuff she want Ricky to do.
And Dr. Stacy said, Ricky, does any of that bothers you? Ricky said, no, it don't bother me. I said, Ricky, come on, man. None of that stuff bothers you. You see this man basically groping your woman. It don't bother you. No, it don't bother me whatsoever. I trust her. I don't care.
I'm going to stick beside
her. That's the problem. I think that's the issue Kat has with Ricky, because he don't show emotions. And she probably want Ricky to get upset, because some women, when you get upset, they feel like you care about them. And she don't feel that from Ricky. And man, cause if some dude rope on you and rub on you, oh man, y'all see me on the first 48. That's right. I don't play by mine. That's right. I go to whoa.
Not whoa. Spell it.
Whoa. W-O-R.
Spelling bee. All right, so on that note, you guys, that's all we got. Our Love is Blind review should be up sometime today or tomorrow. So y'all make sure y'all have y'all notification bells on, and because we got a lot to say.
Yeah, we got that coming out, and we got Teenagers, a local show in Birmingham, Alabama. So we got that coming out. Then we also got another show in Alabama. What they call that show in Alabama? It's up north in Alabama. What the name of that show?
Huntsville.
Hunts Catch Up.
Heinz
Catch Up. No, they got Hunts Catch Up too.
Yeah, they do. Yeah. It's true. So Love and Marriage Huntsville, child. It's good and boring.
Y'all leave it alone. That's my show. Put some respect on the title. We don't care.
So we will see you guys on the next video. Don't forget to go with God and let God go with you.
Always put God first.
Deuces.
Hey! Always put God first.